baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. Going to be hard to top his last start, Siggy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Ready to go now. Here's a speed threat, C.J. Abrams. Next offering is in for a strike. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. The next pitch misses, and that's ball two.
Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the bill of his cap oftentimes when he's pitching.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Double play ball to second. There's one. Relay to first, double play. So now the DH spot, Joey Meneses entering this one second in the National League in hitting. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. 3-1 now. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing. Later on,
swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to. Back here at the ballpark, on the hill and coming off a great start, Ross Detweiler. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. This one lifted in the air, left field. That is the inning. One left for the Cubs. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kellner. One of the coolest moments of Marcus Stroman's career, Chris. He was the MVP of the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Team USA won gold. He took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of the championship game.
Really so awesome to see how guys buy into the WBC in spring training. They really take it seriously once they put on that USA uniform.
out front and foul to the left side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Chavis now. Had the day off yesterday. The 1-1. And there's a base hit to left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Stepping in, Alex Call. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge opportunity. We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Next offering is downstairs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And there's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Batting 6.
Bellinger up to hit.
Cody Bellinger.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas under it. And it's caught for the out. Now it's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
He's going.
Runner on the go. That one fouled off. 2-2. Happ, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Goes down looking. James Triantos, the next Cub to hit. And a 1-2 again. And that just misses.
2-2.
That's ripped. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting
Here's
9,
Hosmer.
the designated hitter, Aaron Hosmer.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Cubs strand a couple. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Daza makes the play, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22.
Now it's Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground to third. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Now batting, designated
1 gone, runner at first. Now here is Joey Meneses. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next offering is down low. 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Smith over at second. Meneses over at first with 1 away. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Grounder might be 2. The underhand flip. Swanson over to second, and they bounce into 2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Wade. That's a strike, and the count 1-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of...
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. The relay to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-zip. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are at
left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Run comes in from second, and they're up by 3. Not in time. He's got a double. In half up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle. Over to Smith. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you'll love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
On the ground. And it gets by him. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 4.
Just kept it simple, played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Bellinger stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Runner on the go. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll touch them all, and they add a pair. It's 6-0. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Oh, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him going a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back.
Up the middle, over to Smith, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They bring 9 to the out of the 4th, and now it's Michael Chavis.
The third baseman, number 6, Michael Chavis.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here.
Now that
Man at first, and here is Ildemaro Vargas. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
And the righty deals. And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Chavis, the lead runner, out at second. Vargas at first. One gone. Strike two.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. They get a leadoff. Bottom of the fourth. Now batting Tyler Wade. The pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
2-2.
Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Misses inside. And it's 2-2.
2-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. And here it comes. Does it. Tries to hold up. Appeal to first. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 2. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They lead it, though, 6-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Ball to strike.
Yeah.
Well, these Nats finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires over to Bellinger. 1 up, 1 down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Dom Smith stands in. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Here's the 2-2. And that one ripped into right. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Two down, nobody on.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the right fielder, Jared Kellner. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Meneses leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Right-hander kick steals.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Next offering is fouled back. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Meneses coming home.
The center fielder, number 28.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Marcus Stroman. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Adrian Sampson into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's Lane Thomas.
41, Adrian.
The 1-1. And the slider catches the zone.
1-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. The other way, he's got it, and that'll end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Nats 1. Corey Abbott will take over here. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Number 77.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Abbott.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s
The left
fastball,
fielder,
and I'm not
number
sure he
8.
was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Swings and misses. In the count 1-2. Strike 3 on the foul tip.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
On the ground, right side. Over to Smith, and Bellinger is out. That's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 6 and the Nats 1. And welcome back. And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
Next to hit for the Nats,
Call.
Alex Call. The wind of the pitch. Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 14.
2 outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
2-2.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And the batter now, Riley Adams. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Left-hand hitter waits. Now that's smacked to right center. Suzuki racing over to make the catch. A couple of hits in. Here's Yan Gomes. Goes 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
The catcher, Yan.
The 2-2.
Go.
Out towards right center field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. James Triantos, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
On the ground, could be 2. Vargas tossed to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no. Welcome back, top of inning number 7, and here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. So now here's the DH, Joey Meneses. Bounce to the left side. Swanson fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The right fielder, number 12.
Here's Jared Kelenic.
Really nice double last time after a long battle at the plate.
That one ripped. Pat going back, back some more, still going back. And it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Next to hit, Lane Thomas. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Kelenic stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Next offering is down low. And the pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Gomes. Too late with the throw. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Floro throwing and getting ready for David Ross. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
So up next, Alex Call. 2 outs, bases are full. In there. And so now 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to. Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Tyler Wade. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Now
Just a solid swing
fielder.
right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering misses, and the count is filled up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
3-2 now. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second Abrams, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's going to be Dansby Swanson. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Upstairs.
Full count.
And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now the Cubs 4-hole. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. A shot to the opposite field. His 9th homer of the year. It's 9-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. Thomas settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
2-2.
But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Next pitch is popped up. Adams brings it in for the 3rd out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And they're starting to run away. We go to the 8th. Up now for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. The line to kick the pitch. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Adbert Alzolay throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Righty to the plate. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Riley Adams.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams. 1 for 3. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's got a chance. And gone! So he blasts one out the other way. His second of the year. It's 9-2.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty delivers. There's a strike. Up the middle, and that one handled. On the run, throw to first, and now 2 gone.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Kicks and deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Tap back up the middle. Ouch, that one drilled him. Fires over to Bellinger. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Smoked into left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And a foul ball. Gomes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next one misses, and the count's full.
Full count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Eric Hosmer. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hunter Harvey on a pitch out of the pen here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Hunter Harvey.
And now Tyler Wade. Pitch misses outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jonathan Daza.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
On the ground to the left. Chavis fires over to first, and Swanson is set down. That's the third out. Inning over. Cubs had 2 on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. Back here at Wrigley Field. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses.
Joey Meneses.
Here's a 1-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1-2.
In the dirt, Gomes to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Up next to the
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the third baseman, Michael Chavis. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Alex Call. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one.
This one was pretty much decided in the third inning. From that point on, all they had to do was play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win, and they did just that.